DubScandal Battle League Cause and Effect 2. We are here at the Globe in Newcastle. Can we make a bit of fucking noise?
I walked in the shadow of death, left the fear. This is a journey through the halls of hell.
Enter my realm and be fried.
A journey that will lead all well. I walked in the shadow of death, left the fear. This is a journey through the halls of hell. Deadly, get ready. A journey that will lead all well.
DubScandal Battle League, let's make some noise!
Yes!
Right now we've got the main event of the day. On the right hand side, making his dub debut, as the other one is Mr. Tongue Twister.
And on my left hand side, also making his DubScandal debut from Leeds, representing Premier Battle's Mandrill Mob, we got Matter! It's a 3-round battle, 2-minute rounds, and the first round is on Matter. Can we hold it down? Let's fucking go!
Yo!
Yo!
Right now, I'm mad confused. I feel like a stupid prick and a wanker too. I agreed to battle you purely for the cash I'd used to get a bit of ganja in a can or two. Ended up spending my whole deposit on the sheer amount of booze it took for me to forget the fact I had to battle you. And that's the truth. I was hitting up the boozer trying to drink me to a stupor, but it was always there, back of my head like a whingy little tumour. All my mates were saying I should have written this shit sooner, but I put it off so long, I wrote these bars 15 minutes in the future. So many ways to go at life, you chose to grab the horns. That means you chose the matador. Well, now prepare yourself for gratuitous acts of gore. For the green, put something hot in your nose, wasabi sauce. I get it popping from Ballymore to Baltimore, Bangalore to Barrysore. Here's a passing thought. Don't rap at all. Or I'll give Twister a slap. Go at his chin with a jab. Step on his legs until the ligaments snap. Visit him after and draw a dick on the cast. Now wait. I need to knock it off. All this battle rapper on battle rapper violence has got to stop. Not a day goes by when the Mac 10s aren't popping off and 20 battle rappers get their mothers raped, then robbed and shot. We're supposed to be role models. We should definitely think of the impression that we give, and please consider the messages we're sending to the kids. I got a hug so uplifting, it's got a grounding effect. Yeah? Could remove all anxiety and doubt from your head. Could hug a suicidal motherfucker down from the ledge. I got a quote so inspirational, read it and your life will change. Could fix your head and put you right back on the righteous lane and show you there's more to life than the 9s we spray. You know what I mean? Sorry. Sorry guys, I get all sentimental off whiskey, moody as fuck. Oh shit, I must be sobering up. You catch one to the chest and one to the gut. I got a super soaker so big it could put out the sun. I'll murder this Caucasian. Fuck all the court cases. I'll still follow Twister in the truck I'm storm chasing.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Fantastic.
I rate that.
Congratulations.
Is that it? Oh, that's it, right.
Let's go, man.
Good man! Make some noise for man.
Make some noise, come on!
Let's go, Twist. Fire.
Right. Only a northern woman would think you're good looking. It's like supporting Fulham, because down south I'm sure you couldn't score a good un. Of course you wouldn't. And all you put in? The only whore you're pulling, enormous cushion with an awful pussy like a Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire. See, I'ma show balls from the start and talk from the heart. If you believe that Tongue Twist looks like Peter Sutcliffe, you know it's already dark and I'ma rip Yorkshire apart. See, while you man were competing for the 2-on-2 title, trying to impress the audience, I was at the bottom of the card. And still had one of the best performances, and always did. Look, when I watch your 2-on-2s, I just think you're a drunk and P's an avid stoner. Because if you rap like that, there's no way that this man is sober. It's like when Forrest Gump saves Lieutenant Dan, picked him up and grabbed his shoulder, because we watch you get legless and carried by that massive spastic soldier.
Yes! Go Twist!
See, he always helps his team in Leeds. When Zen's practicing with his scheme and freeze, you help him pick objects so that he can see. You're there for dialect in the studio when he needs a tea. And when P pisses on a bitch, you clean the sheets. So it's head trauma if I'm sending for. You're in your headquarters, sent to slaughter. You're not West Yorkshire's best performer. You're just their bench warmer to get to fetch the water. You might be unrivaled by some rivals, but so am I, and we can see the proof in the tube like blood vials. You've never won titles. This whole time you've just been in the shadow like sundials. You think you're the best? I said you think you're the best? You're just mild on a Zen level like fuck Bibles. And to catch Soldier, you'd have to run miles, but still be below dialect, like subtitles. See, I'm going for gold. I'll show you the ropes, then open your skull and take hold of your soul. I showed you your role. You're a Yorkshire pudding with a little sausage. I'll put my foot in your arse. Tongue in the hole. See, he's the weakest rapper. One punch, his teeth will shatter and you'll see him scatter. You're treading in hot water, so it's hard to keep your fecal matter. Slow it down, your shit. Fecal matter. Time.
Go! Let's go!
Hey, I'll put the heat in your mouth like when you scran a curry.
Yes, Matt.
Do you know what it is?
Or aim lower. Stomach pains and I don't think the man is hungry. Remember the Blade trilogy? Wesley Snipes? Yeah, that's a goodie. Classic footage. It's like these 3 blades I got. The first starts with a bloodbath and the last is rusty. Yo, but before I... But before I slash your neck, let's chat a sec. You bought your wife in Bangladesh. Haggled them for a couple taka less. She's got a manky leg, nasty breath and plastic breasts. The baps resemble scrambled eggs. When you're having sex, the pores in her skin secrete a rancid stench. And she's hench. Fuck a 6-pack, she's packing 10. She's got a metal plate in her head that picks up channel 10. And she's jealous, mad and vexed. Watches him wherever he goes, going on prang again. He's got a ratchet peeking through the curtains like Malcolm X. Yo, times is hard, better hit the bricks. And I know my man doesn't mind a little sniff. You wouldn't believe the crack den where Twister lives. His yard's looking like a real Twister hit. And it's not just the white he's on either. Sometimes he steps to the dark, steady and calm, twist a belt round his arm. It's like using an ATM to get a quick tenner. You see his balance go down soon as the pin's entered. Yo. You put a pin in your arm, I put a sword in your lung. Right after you take a hit of your strawberry blunt. Or I could just rock up at your door with a gun. All the neighbours heard was pew, pew, pew. They thought he was watching Formula 1. Look. He's all about the white rock, that's Fleetwood Mac, so I'll rock this fucking cunt for his re-up cash. I got a gun so big.
How big is it? How big is it?
It's too big for a gun so big, bar. The toy got a mind of its own, word to Pixar. Yo. But yo, wait. What's with all the squeezing guns? What happened to peace and love? Hope and truth? Fuck. I'm so confused. Time.
Right. Set the timer. I'm about to disrespect this rhymer. I feel sorry for your mother's stretched vagina because you look like Stewie Griffin if his head was wider. If you gave anyone a headbutt, they'd be dead, bruv. When I met Matter earlier, when I was going to the shop, I saw this giant head appear and slowly I did stop. For a moment I was shocked, like, hold on, is this God? Then he said, show me what you've got. Show me what you've got. You're a strange specimen. You are a wrong'un. You look like you take heroin or have a lager problem you can't be stopping. You've been called Abe Edmondson and that bar was popping, but that's because with that shaved head on him, he looks like half a bottom. Look, there are some battles that you have won, but you said bucket more worn out than Toucan's bum, so you lose that one. But wait. That's an old battle though. That's the one he did against Sol. No, that's from the rematch you did with him like 6 months ago. So, he also said he thinks he's smelling English blood like fee, fi, four, thumb. Well, for a fee, I'm in 5, breaking my 4's thumb. Well, there you go, people. If you're Matt's nemesis, you're done for. In a thumb war. Let's go. Mid-battle thumb war. Told you.
That's the end of the battle.
Right, not only that, he referred to his glasses as jewel scopes. That was proper cool. Nope, looks more like you attached to monocles. Matological? You even said they've got homing missiles and night vision. No, not at all. Do you know what they're called? Glasses. And if you don't wear them, you'll walk into shit and probably fall. Not at all. See, his glasses are so thick, his vision could reach Saturn and discover other life forms and unseen planets. He can read language and speech patterns. He's seen magic that we haven't, so he's Matter when he's rapping, because his glasses are so thick he can literally see atoms. Time.
Let's go.
Yo, now I remember when you battled Bleak.
Hold it down.
Yo. I remember when you battled Bleak. Do a fuck. Nobody does. Oh, you battled Bleak, yeah? Back in the day, yeah? Yeah, we don't give a fuck. if a battle happens and no one watches it, both of you lost and nobody won. That battle got vaulted, even though they loaded it up. I've seen you battle with G-Force, it's nearly at 20,000 views though. Good looking, bro. Everybody, get that battle up on your fucking phones and let's push it home.
Do it! Now! I need the views.
20k. I remember, mate. Heady days. Don't worry, bro. You'll get the fame. Anyway.
Shout out G-Force.
Shout out G-Force, exactly. But you know what? To be fair, you have earned your spot here. And I suppose there needs to be a lower middle tier for there to be a top tier. I mean, the point I'm making is cutting edge raw and it can slice you either way. It's a double-edged sword. Now somehow I just know you used to be the bassist in an art school ska band. And I know
That's true.
I know at one point you wore several festival armbands, and I know you used to wear a chain on your wallet and one of them short sleeve black shirts with flames at the bottom. I know you sold MCAT to students and got punked and robbed constantly, and went to clubs to enjoy pop songs ironically. You got caught with a butter knife and got done on a weapons charge. You re-upped and left your whole stash in a rental car. I'm grinding angles down to make the metal spark. You about to get killed by your OG, Andres Escobar.
Let's go.
You get me though.
See,
one spine shot will turn him to an invalid. Live the rest of his life with a tube and a bib and shit. So before you get the chance to sell your soul like Diddy did, I'll just fuck about and fire the gun like Disney did. Time.
Make some noise for Matt the Man! That's where I missed the tongue twister. Let's go.
Massive man.
When I searched Matter on Verse Tracker, it was like watching the de-evolution of one of the first battlers turn into the worst rapper. Because you used to call everyone a faggot to try to get some laughs. Then you moved on to mum pars, and that's just harsh. Then it was, I shagged your girl. What a fucktard. He can't punch hard, so he just crafts subpar gun bars. Look, your football schemes are awful. And your gun bars are shit because they aren't legit. Just do it and I'll put the cannon to the left of your chest like an Arsenal kit. See, I've got a gun so big,
How big is it?
it's like an RPG. We make that gangster money. This is RPG. You just play the role. RPG. Me, X-rated. And you RPG. Your overuse of gun bars shows your lack of creativity in your penmanship. They're just there to fill the gaps like strong sedatives. Matter is made of everything, there to fill space and time, but it's not relative. What? What?
Let's go.
I've got a gun so big, how big?
How big? How big is it?
I've got a gun so big.
How big?
How big? It's got a jumbo grip. And if I put normal sized bullets in it, they just won't fit. I said, I've got a gun so big. Then my writing becomes so shit because it shoots irrelevant bars that are so indirect they just don't hit. Shut your lips!
Wait, that's actually wrong.
The way you constantly change your style proves you make the most awful of choices. Because you start all hyper, but then it turns to like borderline moistness. All of a sudden, you start talking all slow. Even though before you were boisterous. Bro, I don't think you need to emphasize how boring your voice is. I gave a girl a gynecological, and if I was honest, the sight was horrible. It might be possible she mentally scarred every doctor and patient inside the hospital. I gave a girl a foot massage, whilst wondering how long would we last or would it pass? Did I fuck? Nah, I just push it hard and I bust her ass till I pussy farts. Pussy claps! See,
Pussy clap.
he's gonna say some stupid shit like, I should be called tongue twister because I rap faster. Well, like they told you before, your flow is all forced, but maybe you should change it from matter, because I'm totally sure that you don't anymore. Time.
Yes, go! Some noise for the MCs, man! Let's go!
Right, that was a sick battle. Very good battle. Matter was like doing what he was normally doing. It was classic. But I think Chris Twist just did a little bit more, and I don't know how to break it down because this was the first time I've ever done this before. So,
New experience. That's what it's all about. It gets easier to decide their face.
I think I'm going to give that a Chris Twist 2-1.
Yeah, so, yeah, really close actually. First I'd go into Matter, second a Tongue Twister, and the third was very close, but I'd probably edge it to Tongue Twister, 2-1. Okay, sure. What's your take, Jay?
One day.
That was the entire take. One take.
Let me get his brother LSD first, and then we're done, innit?
DubScandal cost effective. Make a bit of noise, man. We had our main event battle of the day. Sadly, I misheard the judges. The winner of Matter versus Mr. Tongue Twister.
Who is it?
It is Mr. Tongue Twister.
Robbery. Steve Harvey.
Now I'm stuck in the ceiling, wait, now I'm stuck in the quicksand. Pull me up with the kickstand. I'm coughing up wreckage and plant life, and I'm kicking like it, man. Sensory overload. Sparks flying from the switchboard. I see the flames and the pitchforks. Why did it end up like this for?